PWP Nation,
where wrestling discussion lives.
Well, hello there. Dukes, Keith, and Griff here from the Anything But Credible podcast, a.k.a. the ABC Pod. Fellas?
Holla.
Oh, hello. We're here to let you know that you could be possibly missing out on the best podcast ever created, aside from the Offended podcast, of course, and you don't want to be missing that. Now, what makes us the best? Griff? Yeah, great. Keith? Exactly. Look, I'll keep it really simple for you. Crazy people, crazy news, crazy theories, crazy uncredible. That's right. We made that word up. Griff, Keith, say something crazy for me.
Russia wants you to believe in Finland. Real.
Nice. Look, you can find us just about anywhere that you get your podcast, especially Apple Podcasts. Also, don't forget to hit us up on Facebook at ABC Pod. That's ABC POD. Twitter at _ABC Pod. And Instagram at ABC Podcast. Check in with us for a new episode every Monday and join the conspiracy to commit stupid. We will see you then, and shout out to the Offended Podcast.
Adios.
Later, guys. Like you more than a friend.
Presented by Offended and PWP Nation. It's your boys, Tricky and Stats.
What's up, you fucking marks?
What is up? What is up? It's been a fucking great week of professional wrestling. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid week.
I think it's been a fucking great week of wrestling. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Weekly wrestling wrap up. Tricky, Stoutsy. That's a little better. It's a little better. We just got done recording the Offended podcast, which is out on Friday on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever you get your podcasts. Yeah, subscribe, follow, just by searching Offended. Give us a 5-star rating, all that fun stuff. I'm a little tipsy. Normally,
we're kind of off our groove a bit because we did the pod first, and usually we do the wrap up first. And yet here we are.
Yeah, normally we do the wrap-up first, which we call our Sunday Night Heat, and then we do the podcast. We reversed this week due to our guest coming on. He said he couldn't be here later. So I got the drinking a little earlier than normal, and I'm a little tipsy. So,
yeah, we'll talk about that off air. It's a PG product.
Oh, fuck me.
A G product.
Well, anyway. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. A lot has happened this week. We'll talk about Raw, SmackDown, and we'll play a little trivia at the end of today's show. But first off, AEW announces their first matches for their weekly TV show, which will air on TNT October 2nd. And the first match that was announced was Cody versus Sammy Guevara, which a lot of people were angry about, but that's a solid fucking match.
Yeah, what were they angry about? I saw you kind of.
This is not a pay-per-view match, bro.
Yeah, I saw you say something. I saw you can kind of comment back with somebody. I think you were pretty along the lines of yeah, dude, it's not going to be a pay-per-view, and it's he's helping put someone over.
Exactly. So. AEW, people were mad that, they're not getting, a fucking pay-per-view style match, on the first show, which is, ridiculous to
You mean the shit the same people probably bitch about with Raw, where it's how come this match isn't on a pay-per-view?
Exactly. So I was like, well, maybe, AEW's gonna be, that show that, fucking tells stories and, builds up big pay-per-view matches to where they have on pay-per-view,
Right. That's what they're using these... That's why they did the shit in May, what was the name of that one?
Crown Jewel.
No. AEW. The fucking one in Vegas.
Oh, Double or Nothing.
Yeah, they did Double or Nothing. They did Fighter Fest.
Fight for the Fallen.
Fight for the Fallen. It's those were the matches where we got a few kind of pay-per-view-ish style.
Right.
Not so much the last one. The last one was kind of just some good matches thrown together. Kind of like a teaser for what we might see on the...
Exactly.
Which we said last week. We're we kind of got a teaser of what maybe to expect a little bit for when they go into TNT.
It was more of an introduction to who these wrestlers really are.
Yeah. So it's they're getting we've had the big kind of matches from them with these pay-per-view. So now it's like,
it still moves stories forward.
Right, yeah. So it's like now they're going to kick off their show and start off with matches to start telling stories. Why would you... Because then you're just going to expect big matches every week.
Right. I saw something on Squared Circle on Reddit today that was like, the big thing I hope AEW does is like when a character loses a match, I hope it changes their character. In terms of like, wins and losses will matter, but like if they lose a big match, I hope it fucking really hurts and it hits them to where they change their character. Yeah. Like when Batista lost, like somewhat years ago, and he attacked Mysterio because he lost the match. Like something along the lines of that. Like that's awesome. That's what it should be. They should like fucking like freak like Okada fucking losing to Omega last year, and he went on this like downward spiral of like. He went through like a midlife crisis, Okada, and he dyed his hair red and like came out with balloons. He's like, oh, like I'm so Okada, like still cheer me, but like he would lose. And that's like, I love that. Like that's what AEW should do.
Yeah, WWE doesn't do that at all. It's like nothing really like carries over from the previous feud or like the emotion of it,
right?
Which is I don't know.
Like fucking wins and losses don't matter in WWE. Like, how many times can Baron Corbin and Lacey Evans lose before they get more and more title matches?
Which is dumb. It's like with Bray, before he came back, it was like everybody loved him, but he was losing matches, and like, that matters.
Right.
Like, you want him to come out on top.
It's like McIntyre and Samoa Joe right now. It's like, how many times are these guys going to keep losing before, like...
Yeah. Right, yeah. With McIntyre especially, it's like, hey, you got to get this guy, put him on a hot streak of just fucking getting cheap wins and
he's not a believable heel when he keeps losing. Same with Samoa Joe. They're not believable heels when they keep losing.
Especially like Samoa Joe lost matches that were like 5 minutes long.
Right.
And it was like he shouldn't lose like that.
No, not at all.
Especially when he cuts a promo coming out being all like fucking big, angry, and tough.
Samoa Joe is the first person in 5 months to beat Kofi Kingston cleanly.
Yeah.
And then he just loses at the pay-per-view, and then he's just
it's like last year with
again.
Lashley, who I don't care for, but did he beat Roman or something? Yeah, in like a big pay-per-view.
He beat Roman cleanly, and then Roman gets the title shot at SummerSlam.
Yeah, it was like, that doesn't make sense. Like, I'm not a Lashley guy, but it's like...
That doesn't make sense.
Should have carried him over to the championship match.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
And then another match announced for AEW on TNT was the Young Bucks versus Chris Jericho and two mystery partners.
Ooh. I wonder who that could be.
Dallas
and...
I heard a rumor that it was going to be LAX.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Either way, but it's like, there's your fucking... Or Young Bucks and Kenny Omega versus Jericho and the mystery partners. There's your fucking pay-per-view. There's your main event. That's your main event. The Cody Sammy Guevara match will kick off the show. And you guess what, people? It doesn't have to end with somebody winning or losing. It can be a disqualification and somebody runs in. Like, this is professional wrestling. Like,
I just can't wait for all the marks to come out and fucking start being like, Cody keeps putting himself in matches to put himself over. It's his company. People are going to start doing that. I feel like they already have.
Yeah.
When he's like, oh, let's go on the Young Bucks match and stuff, and it's like, no. Like, whatever he's doing for this company is for the better of everybody, and he's good enough to where nobody in the back, like if Cody comes to conclusions like, hey, I should be going for the title in this match, I don't think anybody would disagree with him.
Right, exactly.
Back there, they'll be like, yeah, no, Cody, you're still the fucking man. Yeah, you're pretty much, this is your baby, but you're still a fucking great wrestler, and you deserve to be, it's not going to be playing favorites. It's the last thing they're going to do.
Right.
God, people are going to fucking start doing that. I know it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and the Young Bucks are putting themselves in all these matches and shit. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Triple H did it.
Yeah. But when he did it, though, like, it made sense. Because it was like Triple H is one of the best. So, yeah. So, oh, God.
And whether people want him in or not, Cody's one of the best.
Stay in your mark closets, please.
With that also being said, WWE 2K20 was finally announced today.
A little later than usual.
Way later than usual. Like a month and a half later than usual.
Yeah.
Normally, SummerSlam weekend is when they announce who's on the roster.
Yeah.
Like, because it's already been announced. On August 5th, they will announce the cover athlete. They said they're going to release more details than they ever have at this, announcement, probably a trailer, which is obviously understandable because if the game comes out in October and you have no trailers, information, or like anything,
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's definitely going to be more than normal when they announce it. So, who do you think is going to be on the cover?
I think Becky could.
Yeah, I think Becky's going to be on the cover.
Which would be kind of cool. It also would be, there's never been a woman.
Right, that's why I think it's going to be Becky. I think Becky's going to be on the cover.
I think so
sure.
too. I think for like one because like the women thing, but also she does deserve it. So it's not just going to be like because you're going to get the fucking people like, oh, they just wanted to finally put a woman on there. It's like eventually it's got to happen. It's got to happen.
I thought it was going to be around last year, like
So did
this
I.
time. But Becky, I think totally.
I think Becky
deserves a spot.
or
Kofi.
I don't know. I hate that they always go with the champion.
It should be Becky or Kofi.
Because I would love to see like Kevin Owens on it.
Right. But I think,
Yeah, it should be Becky or Kofi.
but
Kofi
if they
would be
put
kinda
they
cool.
put Kofi on the cover, it should New Day should be with him on the cover.
I think so too. But what also sucks is that if Kofi gets it, then we know that he's going to probably be the title holder for the next few months, which is fine.
Right.
I just hate knowing already. That's
Right.
why I prefer it's not a champion.
Right.
Because then it's like, oh.
Because
well,
like last year, like,
yeah. Because I hate
we
that they're
can't
like,
have
well,
Shinsuke beat Styles.
right. Yeah, and it's like, well, that kind of... Because then you just know what's going to happen. And it's like, oh, that fucking sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Becky would be cool, though.
Yeah, I think Becky's earned it. Like, I
Yeah.
think Becky should be on the cover.
I could see him putting Charlotte on, though, before Becky, for some reason. Why am I not on the cover, Dan? I'm just not a Charlotte guy. What the fuck was that?
I was gonna say something. It just totally slipped my mind.
You know,
I don't know.
fucking cat over there. Weird shit.
Natalia. Yeah.
Come on, guys. Natalia's gonna be on the cover.
Oh, it's just gonna be a cat.
Oh my god. Bray would be cool.
The Fiend.
How many people would buy that probably just for the?
How many
Bray
people
cover?
would buy it if Balor was on the cover as the Demon?
Oh, that'd be. Oh my god, no! It'd have to be one of those covers where, like, when you move it a weird way, he switches.
Dude, that'd
into
be
the demon.
dope. Actually,
I know. I'm on some. That's my idea.
I like hate
Vince.
those covers though, because like people know that like I hate. So like when you scratch it, you know, like when people can like scratch it, but it, dude, it's I grind my teeth together,
Oh,
like
God,
I
yeah.
grind my nails together, like I hate it. I hate it. Like I'm grinding my teeth. Like
Yeah.
think about it. Like,
Game's gonna suck though, probably. I'm just
apparently
not...
they hired like new developers.
Didn't
for
they
this
say that
game.
last year?
No.
No.
No, that's like they said that for this game that felt like last year because like it's been so they haven't announced the fucking game yet.
Yeah. I don't know. So I started playing. Kind of picked up 2K19 the other night, and I was just like,
Oh, dude.
got through like 2 matches. I tried to do a universe mode. It's so difficult to set up. The
I had
universe
Daniel
mode.
Bryan win Money in the Bank and he cashed in on fucking Adam Cole and dude, hell of a match. And like fucking dude. He's just champion right now. And then I had Kevin Owens win the Royal Rumble and shit.
Yeah. I think I'm just too
Yeah.
lazy to set up to do all the universe mode stuff. Like I almost just wanted to do it for me. Like if somebody in 205 Live is doing really well, I want to get called up.
No,
like,
if you set it up
automatically.
for you, then you have like Kurt Hawkins versus No Way Jose on a pay-per-view. Like people will really care about that. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
And then your WWE champion would be Jey Uso.
You know what I didn't notice is that it's like Raw and SmackDown pay-per-views.
You can change that.
Oh, okay, because I tried it. I was like, oh, why isn't Becky Lynch, who's my SmackDown's champion,
If you put the
wrestling
title-
on this pay-per-view? And I was
you-
like,
If you put the title on both shows, then it automatically becomes like a play the game.
that's too much for me.
Well, anyway, Monday Night Raw happened this past week, just like every Monday night, and it was a hell of a Raw. Actually, I texted you, and you're like, "Are you watching Raw?" And you're like, "Yeah, it's decent." I'm like, I actually think.
Yeah, I
it's really...
texted you. And I said Raw's going to suck tonight.
Yeah, you did. You texted me.
had
You're
it.
like, Raw's gonna suck, and like, I actually thought it was going to suck because before the show started, earlier in the afternoon, WWE sends out emails to like what's happening on Raw tonight.
Yeah, which I kind of don't like.
I don't like it either, unless it has something to do with like the fucking story. And it showed 3 things that have nothing to fucking do with SummerSlam. And it's like, what's the point? What's the point of watching Raw tonight if like...
Yeah, that's why I was like, it's going to suck.
Yeah, right. We were completely wrong. Raw was fucking great
Yeah, Raw was
this
pretty
week.
good. The last 30, 40 minutes really made it good.
Oh, dude, yeah, I agree. The last 30 minutes of Raw was like god damn, this is Monday Night
bumped
Raw.
it up to like a B plus for me. So I was kind of floating around like a B, maybe B minus kind of show. But yeah, the last 30,
for
40
me,
minutes were...
it bumped it up to an A for me because I thought the matches were fucking stellar on Monday night. Like, we're obviously talking about wrestling, bro.
Wrestling.
But what are you talking about?
The weekly wrestling wrap up.
What's our show called? And then that's what you get. AJ Styles here.
Get out.
get out.
Fuck out.
Get out.
I'm just drawing a blank on Monday night. Like, I don't even know why I thought the last 30, 40 minutes were good.
It was good because of the fucking Lesnar beatdown Rollins.
There we go.
Before we get into like the ending of Raw, let's go earlier in the show, which I cannot remember for the life of me of what happened. Do you remember? Because I don't remember. I just remember the last 30 minutes just like blowing my mind.
Match? I think it kicked off with a couple matches.
Yeah. It totally did. Oh, we had the 24/7 title. Or, excuse me.
That's right. That's
as Alundra Blaze calls it, the 24 champion. We get Raw kicks off.
5 words to say. How do you fuck that up?
Right.
God damn it.
So Raw kicks off with Drake Maverick and his wife versus R-Truth and Carmella in a mixed tag team match for the 24/7 title. R-Truth wins, and then Mike.
But there was like a lumberjack thing kind of situation.
Yeah, and the 24/7 stipulation was on hiatus until the end of the match. So right when that 3 count happened, then anybody could jump in the ring and get the title. Mike Kanellis was the first one to get in the ring, pins the champion, gets the title, which I'm okay with.
Yeah.
Because honestly, this is the first week where they intertwined 25. I almost said 25
You can't even
live.
say it.
205 Live with Raw, which made sense because for the past like month now, Mike Kanellis has been feuding with Drake Maverick. So this makes sense as to why this is happening. Like, it's like, oh, okay, he's going to, like, it
But what
makes
doesn't
sense.
make sense is why isn't fucking Drake Maverick's character the same on both shows?
Exactly. So, Mike Kanellis wins, and then Maria makes him get down on his backstage, which she's like, how do I know this is Maria? Because you have a vagina.
Yeah, so are you going to have a kick you in, like, the vagina? I was like, oh, vagina. They said the naughty word.
They said vagina on TV.
They're really fucking going hard with, like, the femdom story there.
Yeah, Mike Kanellis is a cuck, for sure.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting, though. At first I thought it was like they were trying a little too hard, but it's kind of...
Because I'll kick you in the vagina!
I give Maria props, so she plays the character well.
Maria, actually, I will give Maria props, too. Maria plays that character very well.
Yeah.
Which makes me...
First Brendan Champ.
Yeah.
Brendan Champ coming
like,
through.
when she won that, I was like, I don't hate the idea, but I feel like it might kill the momentum of the 24/7 title.
Yeah.
Because I feel like this might go on for a little... I feel like... This is why I think this. It could end on Monday night, and I'd be totally okay with it. Somebody pins Maria, and the title's off of Maria. However, I just feel like it's WWE, and they're going to do it for too long.
Yeah.
And it's just going to be like...
Probably.
Get the title off her.
What's going to happen is they're going to have, like, her, like, being rushed to, like, the emergency room for, like, having the baby or something weird.
And then
it's
Stitsky pops in and drop kicks the baby out of her womb. It wasn't his fault. He slipped on the water that broke.
He fucking kicked that thing 900 feet in the air.
Dude, he punched the fuck out of that baby.
What's funny is I sent a gif of that to Bowman like 3 days before that happened. Or before you text me, it was like, we need Snitsky. It's like, that's crazy. Same wavelengths here, bro. Yeah, they're gonna do like some crazy hospital scene with like a baby, and then people are gonna lose their shit and be like, man, why are you doing this crazy baby stuff? It's not right with all the fucking man. It's like, shut up, it's entertainment.
It's fake. It's not real.
Yeah, it's like TV. It's like a soap opera. Fucked up shit happens.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's gonna go on too long, but I like it. Maybe Carmella.
And then Braun Strowman was just like... I don't know if this is coming off well on Periscope, but... that's all Braun did. He just grunted behind Maria, which I was like, that's crazy.
Did he have a match?
No. He showed up behind Maria and just grunted behind Maria. And I was just like, that's weird. Like, that's just weird.
How do they not know what to do with that guy?
Right. He's the easiest. He's one of the easiest characters in the book. He's a fucking monster.
They fucked up when they gave him the
He
money.
should be fucking. He is the one who should be Brock Lesnar right now. Yeah. He should be the champion who doesn't keep the title hostage.
Yeah.
He shows up every week, but nobody can beat him.
Right. Yeah. But let's give him. He's a monster, but let's give him a Money in the Bank briefcase because he needs that. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Yeah, they fucked that poor guy up. Sorry, new Big Show.
That's exactly what Big Show used to say.
Buy new Big Show.
Buy new Paul White.
Who's getting a Netflix show with WWE?
I know. Congrats, Big Show.
Yeah, I guess, man. Good for him.
That's exactly what Doug used to say.
Buy new Doug.
Another day, another Doug.
That was so fucked up you said that. I was dying. Another day, another day.
Oh, fuck.
Classic.
Anyway. What else happened on Raw? We got new Raw Tag Team Champions.
We do.
The OC, baby!
Little title change, I like it. Oh, that just should have been a pay-per-view match.
Oh, that's Dawson's Creek, isn't it?
Yeah, you're way off. Why isn't that a pay-per-view match, though?
California!
If that isn't like a triple threat match at SummerSlam, I'll be pissed. Because that match should be for SummerSlam.
Right. Well, it's funny. Emma accidentally, or Tennille Dashwood accidentally steals a $30 phone case from Walmart because she was at the self-checkout and legit thought she scanned it and put it in her bag and walked out. WWE fires her. But the Usos can get 3-4 DUIs and it's perfectly fine. They get tag team title matches whenever they want.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Poor guys.
Anywho, I'm just saying. I mean, the Usos took the pinfall this past Monday night, which that match was fucking great, by the way.
Match.
That tag team match was great.
Yeah.
And yet,
I'm just glad they're doing something with Gallows and
Anderson. And yet there's still people bitching about. People were still bitching about. Like that fucking douchebag from NY.
Yeah.
He was still bitching about that match. He bitched about that match after how good it was. He still had an issue with that.
What was he bitching about?
I don't even remember. I just remember seeing that he was complaining about it. I'm just like, this dude is the biggest douchebag on social media. And that's when I made the tweet. I'm like, what a shocker. We just had a great tag team match on Raw, and yet somebody's still complaining about it. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like,
yeah, there's nothing like the titles changed on Raw, which is cool.
I'm so sick of this guy. I'm so sick of JD from NY. You're a fucking douchebag. You're a fucking cancer to this professional wrestling world. Like, I wish people would legit stop giving this guy attention. We're doing it now, but this is the last time I would ever do it on one of our shows. But I'm just like, it just blows my mind that people think this. He's a Brian Alvarez, Dave Meltzer wannabe.
Yeah, dude never has anything good to say.
No, he's not original.
Then what the fuck are
he's not original.
Why are you wasting your time watching something just to be a troll about it?
And I've heard it's a gimmick, it's a thing where he does it's a gimmick, and he knows he can just get views by doing it, and all the power to him. But it's just you're still a fucking douchebag. If that's your way of getting people to watch you being fake, you're a fucking douchebag. But here we are watching professional wrestling, so I guess who's won the talk?
True.
What's kayfabe?
What's kayfabe? But yeah, the match was good. I'm glad the titles are on the club. The OC.
I am too. I'm glad that they're back. They signed a 5-year deal, so I'm happy to see them. What selfishly I am upset though that they signed a 5-year deal because that means we won't get another Talkin' Shop episode for maybe ever.
Ah, it does suck.
Yeah, those are the best Talk is Jericho's ever.
Okay. Gonna ignore them.
Yeah. Anyway, Raw. Did anything else really happen? Becky attacked Natalya before Raw started, and then Natalya attacked Becky after a match.
Yeah, because Alexa Bliss faked an injury, and then she... Which, I actually like this part, because then Nikki Cross got involved and got super fired up, and the crowd was kind of into it, because it was crazy Nikki. Which everybody loves. It wasn't her.
Want to play?
Sipping coffee. I think people were more excited to see her wrestle Becky Lynch than they were Alexa. Mm-hmm. So yeah, then Natalya came out and put Becky in the old sharpshooter. And, yeah, that was that.
Right.
Becky and Natalya at SummerSlam. Wow.
Submission match.
Yeah, that looks good on the marquee. Didn't Natalya, wasn't she like, I'm challenging her to a submission match, and then she was like, but I'm not, because I know she won't accept it or something like that.
It's like...
Oh, it's like the worst promo ever.
Exactly. I even tweeted out, I'm like, whoever wrote Natalya's promo should be fired. Like, so it was bad.
Yeah, she's just...
So it was bad.
Her delivery's just terrible.
It wasn't the delivery. The fucking material was dumb.
Yeah, it was all
just
around
fucking challenge her to a match.
Yeah, just be angry and challenge her to a match and then walk off. I don't know. That makes sense. Instead of being like, she won't accept it, it's like, it's Becky Lynch.
So was that just your pussy way of just, like, doing it?
Bitching out of it? Yeah. I don't know. I'd rather just see Becky and Nikki Cross.
I see Becky and anybody but Natalya. I'm just not a fan of Natalya, and I know we've talked about this last week. I know I'll get shit on for it, but Natalya, I think, is one of the most overrated women's wrestlers of the last, 5 years.
Yeah, definitely. He definitely.
And I know I'll get shit on for this, too. Naomi's another overrated wrestler. Like, she has a few cool moves, but other than that, she is not a draw.
She got that ass.
Sure, but as a wrestler, it's just like
Yeah, I think there was a time where they could have given her a nice little push and gave her a chance, but I think it's just like
Bayley can wrestle, Sasha Banks can wrestle, Ember Moon can wrestle. I don't care about Naomi. I don't care about Natalya.
No.
I don't care about these women that act like, oh, we're just as big a part of the women's revolution as as they say they were, when they really weren't. They were a major reason why Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, Bayley, Charlotte, and all these other women's wrestlers came in to save the fucking company. Paige was the first one to fucking step up and be like, no, this is dumb.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder who Becky should feud with after. Bring back Sasha?
I think she might go on vacation after SummerSlam.
Becky? Is she going to lose the title?
I think she might.
To Natalya?
I know, I don't like it either. Unless they have...
It's the grossest thing you've said.
This is where it would make sense if the referee was knocked down and Ronda came out and attacked Becky.
Yeah.
And then Natalya got the win and Becky kind of goes away for a little bit. Because it would make sense that way because Ronda and Natalya are friends.
That's true. Why is Becky going on vacation?
She hasn't really had a vacation since she's been on TV. Since
to get
NXT.
to get away from Seth.
Yeah. Did you hear what she said about Seth? About the whole thing?
No.
Because I never wanted WWE to ever publicize our relationship. I never wanted to. Yeah. She's like, I just wanted to be the two top people in the company, and then you're like, oh, you guys are dating. Let's make it into a thing.
Oh yeah, Vince definitely probably is like, nope, we got to make it a thing.
Yeah.
There's money in this.
Right.
It's good shit.
Yeah, check. Oh yeah, God, it's such good shit.
Oh, such good shit.
It's such good shit.
But yeah, that pretty much was that. What else happened?
So let's go into Seth fucking Rollins. Yep, that's what we're getting into. Did Seth Rollins die on Raw? You basically saw his soul leave his body when those chairs. So let's rewind. Let's go to Seth Rollins, Dolph Ziggler. I was like, oh my God, we're seeing this again. And at this point on Raw, I was like, how many more times are we going to see these two wrestle? What's the fucking point?
Right.
I was legit, getting ready to tune out. Because I'm like, we've seen this happen, so many times. I just don't give a fuck.
Right.
It's as good as, I think Raw has been, I'm like, I just don't care about this match.
Yeah, Sling Blade, super.
And
good.
then
Super
Brock Lesnar's music goes off. I'm like, oh, Heyman's going to come out, distract Rollins, and Ziggler's going to get the win. Nope, Lesnar's there. And I'm like, fucking sweet.
Holy shit, he showed up.
Yeah.
He's there.
It beats the fucking shit out of Rollins.
Yeah, that was rough to watch after a while.
Dude, okay, those F5s on the chair, I was like, the first one happened, and I was like, oh my God, fuck that.
Yeah.
He did it two more times, and I was like,
holy shit.
oh my God. He did deserve it. He did deserve it. So, fun fact, did you like my tweet?
Which one?
I was like, Will Ospreay stands were probably like, when they saw Seth Rollins getting murdered on Raw, Will Ospreay stands were probably like, aw, that's a shame. Hey, Alexa, play That's What You Get by Paramore.
Yeah, he deserved it, but fuck, it helped him.
That's what you get when you fuck with Ospreay. Wow.
It got him over, though. Got the crowd back behind him.
It got him over for the time being, so it got him over like a little bit. But the crowd really wasn't really reacting at first, and then Lesnar kept doing it, and kept doing it, and kept doing it. I was like, oh, fuck. And then the crowd's like, God damn, stop it.
There was the gross blood shot coming out of his mouth.
Which seemed like real blood. I wonder if he like bit his tongue.
That or something.
And then they were like, oh, internal bleeding.
Yeah, I don't know. It was fucking...
It looks real.
It looked gross.
It looks real. Because it kept going.
And there was one part, it was like
fake
a
blood...
string of blood and spit. I was like, oh.
That I turned into an edit.
Yeah, it's just sick. Yeah, I was like, holy fuck, that is gross.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But, yeah, that was hard to watch.
Yeah, it was.
Honestly, hopefully until SummerSlam. How long will the Lesnar title run last? Hopefully till SummerSlam.
Yeah, because of...
I forget that we have to read the question out loud because we put this on a podcast.
Yeah, I'm hoping only till SummerSlam, but I don't know.
I did see the Lesnar Rock rumor pop back up again. I'm just like, no.
No.
If it's not for the title, sure. But, like...
The thing is, like, if he's going to lose it, he's going to lose out at a big pay-per-view, and it won't happen at Survivor Series. So the next one would be Rumble. And which would be cool. I just don't want to have the title that long at all. If it keeps showing up, I guess.
Well,
whatever,
this wild card rule kind of ruins the Survivor Series gimmick. So...
Yeah. Who knows who's on what fucking team.
If they do WWE versus NXT at Survivor Series, that'd be dope.
Yeah, that's true.
But we'll see about that. Yeah, Lesnar gets destroyed. And then...
They should do like a War Games fucking WWE versus NXT. Lesnar, the Trump of wrestling, the leader no one wants.
Yes.
He's your champion, goddammit.
Not my champion.
Not my champion. Not Brock. That's how I was forever. Brock's the Universal Champion? Nope.
Not my champion.
That championship doesn't even exist.
Not my champion.
What Universal title?
What are you talking about?
What's
There's
that?
only one WWE championship. Fucking... where were we? But then they go backstage. They go backstage, and then Rollins gets the shit kicked out of him again. Dude, when he gets pulled out of the fucking ambulance,
that was such a sketchy spot.
My ass off. When
How
he
far
started
he rolled?
rolling.
I was kind of sketched out about that because that had to like come out perfectly. Because I mean, he is strapped down. So like, if that would have like came out and went sideways, he would have fucking like he had no way to like protect his face.
It was perfect.
Yeah,
it makes me want to try it. I'm like, strap me up, pull me out.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, he rolled like a good like 10 feet.
He did. And then he took that F5. That F5 almost hurt me more than the chair F5s.
Yeah.
So I'm like, there's no give on that. At least with the F5s on the chair, you can like, the chair's gonna spring out. You know?
Yeah,
or like you can land you can put your feet down.
Bit. Yeah.
Like,
you can cushion it a bit. Not on that.
There was a couple F5s on that chair where that chair did not give out.
Good luck.
You just turn it on vibrate, dipshit.
I thought it was before. Anyway, before you rudely interrupted me. No, that's not to blame. Yeah, but that fucking, what do they call it? The gurney?
Oh, it's not to blame.
Is that what it is? Okay. Let's slow down.
Where'd that smell of like cookie dough come from?
You smell cookie dough?
Yeah.
Oh, it smells good.
Did you smell it?
No, just cookie dough smells really fucking good. But yeah, that fucking gurney has no give, and he landed. I thought Lesnar for sure would fuck up the spot. Like, fuck up throwing him.
Sure.
Like, I fucking threw you.
Bork laser.
Paul, did I do okay?
Paul, did I do okay, Paul?
Canada hunting. Beast. I'm a beast. Sable, I'm a beast.
Yeah, we totally need to do these wrap-ups before the podcast.
Yeah, bro? Yeah, dude, that was rough. But it was cool, though. I actually was like, man, I feel really bad for Seth. That was fucked up, and I hate Brock for fucking destroying him like that. It was cool. What's funny is they gurney him by and Becky just stands there.
Not my champion. Not my champion.
Becky just stands there while he passes.
Well, respect him! Don't give respect!
I get no respect. Dude, come on.
Sorry,
It's alright. But yeah. Then what else was there? What finished the show? Reigns?
So what finished the show was awesome because we had fucking we get the backstage thing with Rollins, and as that was happening, Roman's walking with Rollins and then gets jumped by Samoa Joe, and then the OC was there and the Usos jumped in and just fucking chaos happens backstage. I'm like, this is fucking dope.
Yeah.
Like, this is awesome. So it reminded me of old Raw. It's like there's one camera shot over here, and then it goes over here, and there's other shit happening.
Right.
Like, this is awesome. Like, this is totally, like, old school wrestling. Like, this is old school Raw. Like, when one thing's happening over here, the camera just moves over this way, and there's another thing happening already.
Right.
Like, that's what we want. Like, that's what we want out of Raw, especially the last hour.
Yeah.
Like,
The last 2 weeks, the last hour of Raw, they've done, like, very well.
Yeah, because that's what it should be. It should be the last hour of Raw should be violent, chaotic, fucking fun, violent, like, entertainment. Like,
Yeah.
like that's what the last hour of Raw.
Was there even a match, or did it just spill out into the...
No, it was supposed to be the Samoan Summit, and then Samoa Joe went out to the ring, and then a brawl happened.
That's right.
Drew McIntyre ran out, and then the OC ran out, Usos ran out. They're all brawling in the ring, and then they go up. They go up the stage. Cedric Alexander came out, jumps off the stage, and then leaves the baby faces go over in the end, which is fine. When you book a show that well at the end, when you just have like fucking chaos at the end, like
yeah, and they fucking ended it like just with so much with like the Usos doing the kick and then the spear and like everything, like the crowd was just hyped up behind it, like yeah, this is fucking awesome. Yeah, it fucking ended like it.
The only thing I would have added in was to add in the revival.
Yeah, true. That would have been good to add in. I was almost hoping it was going to end like the old Raws, where sometimes they would just still be fighting.
We're out of time!
And then it would cut away, because then you were like, oh shit, who got the upper hand?
We're out of time! Good night from St. Louis!
Or then you'd wait till Sunday morning where they'd show the extra part, and you'd be like, oh my fucking god,
Right.
What? And it's going to be on Sunday Night Heat. What? This is crazy.
I don't get why, like, if WWE doesn't do that more often, just be like, we're out of time here on USA, but tune into the network and see what else happens at the end of Raw.
Yeah, or something. Yeah, exactly. Or like you're just.
I'd be like, oh my god, turn on the network, turn on the network, turn on the network. Like,
right.
how many people would fucking turn off their TV, or not turn off the TV, but like how many people would jump from like their provider and go right into the network?
Yeah, it's very true. Very true. Yeah, they kind of almost did it last week a little bit. It kind of. Oh no, that was the fucking Raw thing. Maybe the week before that, where it ended kind of like they were still just like wrestling around. And it was like, oh shit, there's gonna be some old like Raw or what the fuck's it called on the network?
Raw
Recap?
Raw After Dark. That's Cinemax.
No. I forget
Cinemax.
what it is.
Passion Cove. Remember that one? I do.
But yeah, just fucking they've been ending the Raw a lot better. There's a lot more like suspense and shit that matters.
Right. And then we go to SmackDown. And SmackDown was just a solid show. I mean, nothing really special happened on SmackDown. We had the kick-ass Randy Orton video package.
Yeah.
It was fucking dope. The Fiend showed up and distracted Balor. Kevin Owens, Shane wasn't on the show. The Kevin Owens McIntyre match was fucking awesome. That match was sick. Like, that was just a good match. McIntyre can take a fucking stunner.
Okay.
Like,
I missed
it. Remind me to show you after we were done doing this. Like, yeah, McIntyre takes a fucking, like, he jumps up with Owens and like slams. He slams his like knees down into the mat to take it, like, and like flies back. Like, he sells the fuck out of a stunner.
Something hard to do, people.
Right. And then we get the fucking fantastic AJ Styles Kofi Kingston match,
which should have just been a 6-man.
right? apparently the show was rewritten earlier in the day, which I believe because last week they teased a women's tag team match that we never got with Mandy Rose
what's going on
and
with
Sonya
the women's
Deville.
tag division?
This is exactly what I said. This is what I said to you in February when they announced these tag titles. I was like, what are they doing? Like,
Peace out, buddy.
Like, it's exactly what I said to you in February. I'm like, I like the women's tag titles. I like that they're getting tag titles, but is it going to be utilized correctly?
Yeah.
And sure as shit, nope.
Yeah, it's like they just like promoted the fuck out of it. It's like, all right, let's get it out in the market, and then we're like, okay, cool. That's still there if we want to use it.
Give it to a tag team in NXT. They'll use it correctly.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah.
Let like NXT UK have it. Like,
yeah,
they'll use it correctly.
I don't know.
Like, yeah,
bounce it around. Yeah, just bounce it around in NXT.
If Vince doesn't want it on the main shows, let NXT have it.
Yeah, or just figure out how to book shit, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised though that the women's division, when they have barely figured out the men's division, which shouldn't be that hard either when you have fucking.
I'm hoping that like
teams.
after Vince's first year in the XFL, like he just completely stops caring about wrestling and Triple H just takes it over.
How do you hope? I don't wish death upon the man, but he just got. I don't know.
Let's hope he just needs to step away from WWE.
He needs a vacation, man.
And judging by all the stock, so here's my opinion on this. Judging by all the stock exchanges going on in WWE right now, you see all this, like all the people selling their stocks and like rebuying the stocks and all this stuff. To me, that makes it seem like Vince is stepping away.
I hope so.
Maybe not now, but soon.
Yeah. I feel really bad being one of those guys that's like, man, I just want Vince to go away because he's done so fucking much for us.
I think maybe like one more WrestleMania, and I think Vince might be done with wrestling. I think after the XFL's first season,
one more
really
match.
Think that. I
one
really do
more
think
match. Vince just has a match.
I mean, I don't think it's. I mean, if CM Punk secretly signed with AEW, it's not really a secret with all the stuff that's going on right now. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't care if he does or not.
Yeah, and I don't think it's a secret. Like, I think he totally signed with AEW. That's just me.
Yeah.
I think this is all a work with what's going on. But yeah, anyway, so SmackDown, yeah, all of that happened. Great wrestling matches, and then we get the final shot. We get the final scenes of SmackDown, which was so bad with all the camera cuts.
The idea was cool. But the camera cuts was
the thing is, like, it was so bad, I loved it.
I felt like I was watching, like, just going through a PowerPoint really fast.
Yeah.
Like, still images.
It was so bad, I loved it.
It was Roman. Because, honestly, my first thought was like, why did he just walk out of the way?
Yeah, that and Caleb Braxton's acting was horrible.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Roman, look out! Ah!
Oh! Roman, move! Ah! Yeah, the shot was poorly done.
It was horrible.
The idea was really cool. I really liked that. It made a lot of sense.
The one thing, Sean Ross, whatever his name is. Sean Ross?
Yeah.
Whatever his name is.
He spells it C-N.
Yeah, but, he was saying, like, where did the fucking hidden camera come from in, like, the fucking, like, in, like, the lift?
You guys will be AEW marks come January. We like AEW.
We already are.
Yeah.
We already are. I love AEW already. I'm going to All Out. I have tickets. I was at All In, too. This guy thinks I'm not a mark already for AEW. I already am, you idiot!
You're not a mark yet.
Fucking idiot!
You're not a mark yet.
Jesus Christ. Anyway. Fucking idiot! So anyway, that's all true. But like they was like, why was there like a camera in like the fucking like in the lift that was like knocking over everything onto Roman? And I'm like, why was there a fucking hidden camera in the bathroom when DX fucking spied on McMahon and Coach? Where was GTV in the Attitude Era?
True.
Like, why was there hidden cameras like in all this weird shit that's happened over the years? Why did Katie Vick happen? Like, why was there a camera crew there when Katie Vick, the corpse of Katie Vick got fucked in? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. It's wrestling, dude. It's wrestling. That's the first time I think I've ever disagreed with Sean. Because I like him. Like, I think he's very spot on with everything.
Yeah.
But it's just like, that I was like, it's just added to the effect. You're looking too far into it. Because, like, I hate that because it's like fucking douchebag from New York who's like, looks too far into things and like, kills the fucking kayfabe of wrestling. Like, yeah, I know you won't. But,
you probably could to me. No, I'm too fat now. I can't bend. Yeah, I don't know. They're trying.
They're trying. I loved it because it was like I love cliffhangers. Wrestling should be like, seriously, like every week it should be like Shawn Michaels, but every
Stone
week,
Cold.
every week it should be like a week to week.
Oh, current Kevin Owens.
Oh fuck. Daniel Bryan.
Grow up, dude.
If I'm going current,
I'm surprised you're not gonna say like Gargano or something.
or Gargano. I mean, there's so
Look
many.
at this. I know you
there's
better
so many
than you
to
know
choose
yourself.
from. There's so many to choose from. Gargano, Bryan, fucking Omega,
Yeah.
like Cody. Like, there's so many to choose from.
You're such a fucking AEW, Mark.
Honestly, Jungle Boy.
Yeah.
Book it.
Shout out Jungle Boy. I like that guy.
No, actually, scratch all that. MJF's my favorite right now. Fucking anything MJF does,
Mark.
I'll fucking listen.
You're gonna start acting like him.
First of all, I am not.
Put your
Okay?
head through a fucking window if you do.
I actually thought about today how funny it would be if I'm sitting front row and dressed exactly like MJF and just stare him in the face, just don't say a word, just stare at him.
That'd be funny.
Because he would acknowledge it.
He probably would, yeah. But back to your point about the cliffhanger, yeah, I like it. I don't know. Who
I love cliffhangers.
Who do you think it is?
I think Daniel Bryan did it.
Think so? It's a good pick.
I saw some people shouting out Buddy Murphy. And I'm like, I love that. If Buddy Murphy did it, I'm all about it. All about it.
What if it was The Rock?
I did it for Rikishi.
Did it for Rikishi. I don't know who it could be. Maybe a heel John Cena?
I legit think it's Daniel Bryan. I'm okay if it's Samoa Joe. I feel like that's just the obvious response. Is
but I
Samoa
feel like
Joe.
it's not as obvious.
I feel like they're gonna throw us
It could
off.
be anybody, which is good.
Or
which is
save
really
it till
good.
after SummerSlam and let it be Bray Wyatt.
Yeah. Or is anybody big coming back off like an injury or anything that I could think that?
No, nobody's really injured right now.
Oh my god, it was Dean.
It was Moxley.
It was Renee.
That son of a bitch.
I don't know, but yeah, I guess the obvious answer is Samoa Joe, but maybe not.
It needs to be a huge twist. It needs to be Bryan would be awesome because we get Bryan and Roman in the ring.
Right.
Like, as much as people don't like Roman, as much as people don't like Roman, he's a fantastic wrestler.
Yeah,
and
he
him
is.
versus Bryan would be I'm all about those two at SummerSlam.
And Bryan could definitely help get Roman more over than what he's been lately.
And then you have Samoa Joe, which is they just have good chemistry together. What I also saw was Drew McIntyre, which I don't want to see again. I've seen that match too many times.
Oh, yeah, I know.
But if it's Buddy Murphy, that'd be fucking sweet.
That would be really cool.
We get something fresh, something new. Let Buddy go over at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
How awesome would that if they actually if it was actually Buddy Murphy and he actually went over at SummerSlam? That would come in my pants.
Bray Wyatt would be really cool because you could still do the Bray Wyatt Finn stuff, and then this could just be a secret through the whole thing. They could come out next week and be there's evidence that Samoa Joe did not do this.
Yowie wowie.
It's evidence Samoa Joe didn't. The next few weeks just build up of eliminating people, having alibis of yeah, no, there's no way I was here at this time doing this and that.
It was Hornswoggle.
I gotta go beat Hornswoggle for the European Championship.
With the European Television Championship.
They'll fuck it up. They'll watch it be it's just Shane. Maybe Shane was.
Oh, shut up.
It'll be Shane.
Shut the fuck up.
I know it'll be Shane for sure.
Getting that for show. So, just making sure we don't get the same questions as last week.
Oh, yeah, that'd be fair.
Which I think we did.
But yeah, I mean, both shows ended pretty good this week. I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Yeah. Why didn't I watch SmackDown last night? I was at the driving range.
Oh, good for
Wednesday,
you.
October 2nd, will change wrestling landscape. Agreed.
AEW! Yeah, we get it, Mark.
I agree, sir. I very much agree. I can't believe you're going to be marked
you
by
be
January, but we were marked like 5 months ago.
Yeah, will you be at All Out? No, I will be.
I will not be there.
I will be.
I'll probably be deathly sick again.
Alright. Anyway, that was basically your wrap-up for the week. 205 Live, Mike and Ellis beat the shit out of Drake Maverick, and then Drake Maverick won the match.
I'm just not going to watch 205 Live until they make Drake Maverick be who he is.
Drake Maverick, yeah. Well, what was kind of funny, like during the match, like Mike Kanellis brought out like a missing like 24/7 like handout that like Drake Maverick's been giving out to people. Like, where is this title?
Yeah.
And like Drake Maverick saw it and hucked up, basically.
Really?
Yeah, he's like,
He's the man.
he is the man. I love Drake Maverick. He's awesome. Rockstar Spud.
Incredibly hot wife. Ugh. Wonder how good she is at wrestling.
She was in the Mae Young Classic.
Oh, was she?
Yep.
All right.
All right. 5 rounds. WWE trivia. If you have questions from last week, I can give you new cards because I pulled all questions from.
No, I think I'm good.
You want to go first with the questions?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay.
Oh.
Today.
Ooh. Damn, no, you'll know those. Who lost the Federation Heavyweight Championship at Survivor Series 1995? Bret Hart, Diesel, or Shawn Michaels?
I'm going to go with Diesel.
That is correct.
Woo!
Damn, look at you. I'm going to do terrible this week.
Yeah, you are. You suck.
I'm telling you, dude, I think I need to go get like my brain checked out. I don't know the last time I had like a thought.
Who pinned Jake the Snake Roberts at WrestleMania XII? Owen Hart, Goldust, or Vader? That'd be WrestleMania 12.
And who pinned who? Sorry, Jake the Snake Roberts?
Yes.
Owen Hart, Vader, or who else?
Goldust.
I'm going to go with Vader.
That is correct. That was a nice guess. You got the point. Total guess.
Yeah, huge guess. Huge guess.
I don't remember. That's like the one match of the show. Like I don't remember.
What's funny is you
love
told me
WrestleMania
who he
12.
wrestled or who
Goldust
Vader...
wrestled Roddy Piper in the Backlot Brawl. That match
What's that
is
car?
awesome. Match is awesome. It's so much fun.
God, there's some.
And then they showed the OJ chase happening.
God, all right. My question to you.
Yes.
Oh God, that's a fucking easy one. What is Goldust's real name? We only heard it 1,000 times.
Dustin Reynolds.
All right.
Does that count?
No.
That's not the question?
That was an easy one. I was just saying how easy it is. Who lost the Federation Heavyweight title at Survivor Series 1996? You should just know this one.
The WWF Championship?
Yeah, who lost the Federation Heavyweight title at Survivor Series 96? Bret Hart, Psycho Sid, or Shawn Michaels?
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah. Let's say you shouldn't.
Sorry.
I almost didn't give you the multiple choice. I figured you just knew it.
Who did not wrestle at WrestleMania XII? WrestleMania 12. Vader, Jerry the King Lawler, or Triple H? Very easy question.
I feel like it's is it Triple H? Or is it Jerry the King Lawler? I'm going to go with Triple H.
That answer is incorrect.
Ah.
Jerry the King Lawler is your answer. Triple H wrestled the returning Ultimate Warrior.
I knew there was a fucking trick in there.
He was Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Oh, man.
And Sable walked him out to the ring.
12?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Triple H, that's Triple H's debut WrestleMania. His match against the Ultimate Warrior.
Was that 24 years ago?
Probably, yeah. And he lost to the Ultimate Warrior in like 2 minutes. He gave Ultimate Warrior a pedigree.
That's right.
Ultimate Warrior no sold, popped back up, and
Yeah.
just beat the shit out of him.
Oh, man. I should have known that one. That was stupid on my part.
Yes, it was.
God. I don't think you would know that one. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. The Rock once told World Wrestling Federation magazine that he was suspended from school for using what move on a classmate? Do you want me to give you some multiple choice?
Is it like 80s moves?
Yeah. Okay. A pile driver, a DDT, or
A DDT.
or Samoan drop.
DDT.
That is incorrect. The pile driver.
Goddamn, Rock.
Yeah, clothesline or something, buddy.
Oh,
Or like
shit,
a
dude.
suplex. I would have
Pile driver.
I would have like expected like a submission move instead. Like
I put a crossface on some kid at recess, and that kid was crying. Say, I'm the crippler!
Oh,
no, I can't
God.
yell that anymore.
somebody,
but,
my buddy put me in the fucking walls of Jericho in my front yard one time. We were fucking play wrestling, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is terrible." Because we like didn't have, we were like, "Yeah, there's no ropes."
Do you remember when I
just
got
crawled to the end of the street?
Do you remember when we were at Sandria's like a couple of years ago, and I got Steve on my shoulders for an attitude adjustment? I actually gave him an attitude adjustment in the grass. He was like, "What the fuck, dude? It hurt my back." I'm like, yeah.
Shut up, Steve. You're old. Oh, fuck. I need a dub here.
Who were the announcers for the first episode ever of Sunday Night Heat?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Michael Cole and Taz.
I was gonna give you multiple choice, but
Oh shit. Was I close on that at all?
not at all.
Oh god.
You want me to give you multiple? You want a second chance?
Kind of.
I'll give you a second
yeah.
chance. Was it Jim Cornette and JR? Was it Shane McMahon and JR? Or was it Jerry the King Lawler and JR?
Jim Cornette and JR.
It was Shane McMahon and
What?
JR. Shane McMahon, yeah, he was the play-by-play for like a while on Sunday Night
Oh
Heat.
god, I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, it was like right when it first started. That's an X for you. Going into the fourth round.
Michael Cole and Taz is the only one I can think of for some
That
reason.
was SmackDown, you
yeah,
idiot.
whatever.
Fucking jack.
Whatever.
Fucking jack off. Right. Round 4. You need me to get this wrong to stay in the game.
I know.
Or I guess you don't, actually.
God damn. So all these. I want to give you like ones that you can maybe would have an idea of.
I mean, give it to me, dude.
I don't know. Who managed Yokozuna to the Federation title?
Mr. Fuji.
Yep. Good job. Look at that. Yokozuna.
Alright. Who founded the Job Squad?
Al Snow?
That is correct. Wow. Staying in the game.
Yeah.
Staying alive.
Al Snow should be in the Hall of Fame one day.
He should be. He actually totally should.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
If
If you
I
ever look at the people now and you're just like, dude, I bet like somehow like, and no offense to some of these guys I'm going to name and I'm probably just wrong on it, but like, I can see like Sheamus somehow getting in the Hall of Fame.
he should be.
You think so?
Yeah. I feel like if you're a WWE champion, you've earned the spot in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And not to mention, he won the WWE title.
So like, Jinder Mahal?
Yeah, I do.
Shit, no you don't. No you don't. You're a liar.
No, I do, because he's a jobber who became a champion. Yeah, that's Hall of Fame material. This is professional wrestling. People think like because
everybody's just gonna get in then.
it's professional wrestling. If you were over, if your gimmick was over with the audience, you should get in the Hall of Fame.
Jinder Mahal was not over.
Coco fucking Beware is in the goddamn Hall of Fame.
Well, that's the 80s. This is the 2010s. This is the teen.
Should Santino be in the Hall of Fame?
No. Jinder Mahal was not over.
This is professional wrestling.
It was like
It's
the
about
worst
who is.
championship run ever.
But he was a jobber who made it. Drew McIntyre still hasn't won a title.
Yeah, don't put him in the Hall of Fame.
3MB. I don't know. It's just like people saying like Tori Wilson shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame when she was like a major role player on SmackDown. Like for when they did that brand split, she was on SmackDown like every episode. She, I think, totally deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
She made me put the SmackDown on myself.
Let's talk about masturbation.
Is it my question or your question?
It's you have to ask it. If I get this correct, I win the game.
Oh, I see how we're playing this now. Terry
Funk!
Terry Funk! Okay, alright.
Today would be somewhat good. I'm falling
Oh,
asleep.
jeez, I don't know who any of those fucking people are. You're falling asleep. I'm falling asleep. Okay, Mr. Perfect hails from what state?
Oh. Wisconsin?
Do you want multiple choice? I can give you one.
Yeah, sure. Give me multiple choice.
Is it?
Perfect flexion.
Is it New York? Georgia? Or...
Well, it's obviously on the third one because you always have trouble naming a
Minnesota.
third city. You always have trouble naming a third one when you're doing multiple
Do I?
choice.
Or am I fucking with you?
It's Georgia.
It's Minnesota. The last one I said. It's Minnesota.
Motherfucker. You dick. Gotcha.
Surrey.
All right,
Sorry.
to stay in the game, to go to overtime, the lightning round. Terry Funk has also wrestled under the alias. Terry Funk has also wrestled under the alias of Cactus Jack, Skull, or Chainsaw Charlie.
Chainsaw Charlie.
That is correct. We're going to overtime!
I would have never known that if you hadn't said Chainsaw Charlie, and that would have just
Really?
pissed me off. I knew there was Dude, if
Dude,
I would have got it wrong, you would have said I'd have been like motherfucker.
He has some of the... Chainsaw Charlie and like Mankind
I
had the
know.
most underrated WrestleMania match of all time against the New Age Outlaws in the dumpster match.
What are we doing for tiebreaker?
What we always do for the tiebreaker. Watch your leg. Over under!
Oh, hey Zeus Magoose.
Nope. Dude, yeah, there we go. We've done this already.
Sorry.
If you never watched us before and we do it overtime, we do this game over or under. You'll see how it's played. Alright. Do you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
How many top 40 singles did ABBA have in the U.S.? How many top 40 singles did ABBA have in the U.S.?
I get multiple choice.
Nope.
I'm going to say...
It's over under. You just...
I know, you fuck. I'm going to say...
Oh, wait. I wasn't supposed to look, was I?
No, did you look?
Fuck, I looked so hard.
What was it?
It's 14.
Oh, I almost said 20.
I was like, how are we supposed to do this when I know the answer? Dude, lay off the weed, bro. Alright, we're going to try this again.
This is my first time.
Michael Jackson's 2001 album Invincible was said to be the most expensive ever made at that point. How much did it reportedly cost? Oh my god!
Why'd you look again?
I don't know! Fuck!
Idiot, dude.
Alright, you go first this time.
Alright, here. Look, just don't flip it over, just read it. What's the first question, you fucking idiot? Jesus Christ.
Excluded human beings, how many species of primate are there in existence?
I'm gonna go... fucking idiot. I'm gonna go 15.
Over. I don't know.
Alright, now you flip it.
192.
I don't know. That was a trick question. Dude, you fucking threw me off with the other ones!
I'm in your head.
I'm in your head. What'd you say? I'm in your head. In 1959,
Over.
in the 1959 soccer season, Pele set the world record for the most goals scored in a single season. How many did he score?
27.
I just did it.
You idiot! What's the answer?
I just totally did exactly what you did.
What's
I'm giving you shit. 127.
Oh, that's what I meant.
I can't believe I just gave you so much shit. Wow.
See, man, life's hard.
Yeah, dude. Let me go again.
All right, bring it quick. Just put it down.
I flipped it. Oh no.
We'd be here all day if we had to guess the correct answer on
Oh
this.
my god. Could you imagine? We would never get it right.
No shit.
3 hours later, we haven't done it.
What's the question?
In what year did Hank Aaron break Babe Ruth's home run record? I almost flipped it again.
1973.
Under. I'm gonna say way under.
Yeah, probably way under. On the nose? On the nose?
1974.
Oh, what'd you say?
I said under. You said 1973. Motherfucker, dude. We just get...
Way under. Way under, Jim. Dude, way under, bro. You stupid. I know my baseball. Do you get a chance at redemption?
Yeah.
You're just making that up for sure. That was like a... Yeah, dude, of course. All right, well, I'll give you a shot at redemption. Maybe if you would have read the first question right, you would have had a chance.
Oh, this is a tiebreaker, isn't it?
No, I got it right. You got yours wrong.
No, is it? Right. This is a tiebreaker. Why we're doing over?
Actually,
under.
you got 2 wrong, so I win. You got mine wrong.
What was the first one?
The primates one.
Yeah, you totally won. You just won. I forgot. I was just going on like it was a 5-round thing.
Usually it takes forever. Yeah, I fucking won.
You want to keep doing it?
No, not with you.
You're totally right.
I did win. I'm so used to fucking losing on this fucking show.
Well, we're so used to like just the overtime for over and under always just continuously goes. It goes forever.
That was the quickest.
It was the quickest game of over under ever.
Listen.
It's Katie.
What if we just like started acting like animals and she's like,
People are watching this like, what the fuck? Well, anyway, weekly wrestling wrap up. He's your champion this week.
doesn't feel like a victory though.
No, it doesn't.
So I didn't know how to read.
Next week on the wrap up is our prediction show for SummerSlam, NXT Takeover.
Damn, SummerSlam's already next week.
Yeah. Takeover, NXT Takeover will be that. I'm assuming you're coming over for both Takeover and SummerSlam.
Depends if I go to Florida or not next week.
Why you gotta ruin everything?
Next Friday or Saturday, I'd be leaving.
Why you gotta ruin everything?
She's here.
I was hoping we could just do like a wrap up afterwards.
I'm trying my best. I think I deserve a vacation.
I don't think
But
so.
I don't know. I may end up not going depending on how I'm feeling. So we'll see. You can always have Steve.
Why you gotta ruin my life?
You can have Steve over.
Anyway.
You guys can watch Pikachu.
No, you already watched it.
And we watched it.
I've already seen it.
I hadn't seen it.
It's good.
It's scary.
It's not scary at all.
I don't like them. I don't like
You're
those
such a
movies. I
pussy.
don't like Zombie Face.
Anyway.
What am I? What? Sorry, I just gotta say the one line, which is hilarious. Like, do I not understand this because I'm not a virgin, or what is he saying? Like, you need to like be a virgin to understand this because I'm just not understanding it. Like, shut up, Finn.
Shut up, Finn. Wolfheart. Anyway.
Fucking hamsters.
You can follow Offended on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Periscope at OffendedPod. Make sure to go follow PWP Nation on social media platforms as well. On Friday, make sure to go listen to our podcast, Offended with Pilcher from Hotbox Hockey. We talk about what Hotbox Hockey is, all that fun stuff. So also understand. No. Yeah, and all that stuff. Make sure to go listen to on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever you get your podcasts by searching Offended. Follow, subscribe, give us a 5-star rating. You can follow, go buy our t-shirt at www.prowrestlingtees.com and search Offended, buy our t-shirt. And you can follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, and PlayStation at Trick1042. You can follow Stoutsy at
Jimmy James 9417 on Instagram and Twitter, and James V Stout on Snapchat. Also, play me in NHL 20 XX Mindflayer 85XX. I changed my handle today.
Did you?
Because it's just been Jaced Out 99s for 8 years.
Did you put Mind Flayer?
Yeah, dude.
He's such a fucking idiot.
With the X's before and after, like all the other tools do.
Yeah, that's
Laying
fucking
y'all.
hilarious.
And then
That's
it's funny,
fucking
bro.
hilarious.
Why
Well-
don't we, I don't think we can play each other in the beta.
I don't know if we can either. Anyway,
Oh, and we're not the only team you can use.
I know, I saw that. Stupid. Anyway, we'll see you guys next week for the prediction show, SummerSlam, NXT TakeOver. Maybe we'll do a SummerSlam, Best of SummerSlam Periscope episode this weekend. I don't know. Stay tuned. But anyway, for Stoutsy, I'm Tricky. This has been the weekly wrestling wrap-up presented by Offended and PvP Nation. We'll see you guys next week. Go listen to Offended this Friday. Go do it. The end button. Hit it.
Oh, I did it on the first one.